boys, here we are. It's 2020. It's March the 8th, I believe. Me and my beautiful wife and my son are out here, and we're gonna show you my lawn care setup. Everything I own. I won't take too long, but I'll try to show you everything I own and tell you what I paid for it, in case you wonder how much, you know, things cost. So we'll start off with the truck. It's the most important part about my business. It's a 2009 Ram 1500. We bought it, I think about a year and 3-4 months ago. And, you know, it's had some issues because, you know, it's a used truck, but I ended up, after my state taxes and everything, I paid $15,000. So I really paid like $13,500, you know, before all the taxes, dealer fee and stuff. So, great truck. I like it. Like I said, it has some issues, but hey, it's still way better than paying 50 grand for a truck. And me and my wife, we own it, like there's no payments or anything. So that's great. I put my little backup camera. I have another video on that. It's a couple videos back. You'll see in the thumbnail me laying under the truck. That's the one. It's $60. It really helps when hooking up to this trailer. I don't have the trailer hooked up properly because I actually don't need this trailer on. I just put it on for the video because I gotta get on my open trailer because we gotta do, before I start my yards anymore, I have to go out early and work on a mulch job. But anyway, so this is my truck. Like I said, it's a 2009 Ram 1500. It's got, I think it's got 132 on it or something now, 1,000. I got these seat covers on eBay. It's a really nice truck. As you can see, this dashboard's nice. So see, I do a lot of pine straw. You see, I just got, you know, this is just my everyday roll, and this is how I, you know, my route here and all that stuff. My GoPro headband thing, some water, my hoodie, a towel, and then I got like my phone chargers and stuff. It has like a charger jack inside of here. So I got, you see what I mean, in my safety glasses, and my headlamp is actually in there too, which, so yeah, the nicest truck I've ever had. And like I said, it's not perfect, but I'm grateful to have it. And hey, whatever issues need to get done, I've actually done a lot of the work myself on things that need to get fixed. And then any things that are above my head, you know, get a shop to do it. You see I got a little rip in here. But see, this is a 1.5 years of using this thing. You see all this sweat and rain, and oh man. So anyway, that's the truck. I'll show you the back because I have the seats flipped up because you know, usually river nobody's with me. So I got my Milwaukee Sawzall. Y'all seen that one of my recent videos. That thing's awesome. You know, you can find a video on that when I first did. It's just a couple videos back, as well as the backup camera is just a couple videos back. If you click on my icon and click on videos and look down, you'll see through. Got some more straps. Got my rain boots because those are great for early in the morning, or lately for the last 2 months it's been so wet and muddy and everything. So those come in handy. It's good to have in your truck. That's some lemonade mix in case, you know, during the summer when you're trying to make a lot of, you know, drink a lot of water, you can put some lemonade in there. And yeah, let's close that because that beeping is kind of annoying. But anyway, you can find that backup camera, 60 bucks. Got it on Amazon. It really helps, like when hooking up the trailer, because you know this trailer's too heavy. You can't move it like with your hands, even though it's kind of small, and so that helps. My open trailer is a 14-footer, and that is also too heavy to pull with your hands. So that was like that when I bought it, but it's in decent shape. You see, I got some little bit of debris there because I always picking up sticks and pine cones and stuff. Here's my Echo sprayer. I think it's an MS 402 or something. I've had it for a couple years. It's not bad. You know, sprayers are just kind of a pain in the neck no matter how you cut it. I'm sure y'all know how that goes, but you know, so use that for different things. Here's my main mowing trailer. It's a 6x12 enclosed trailer. I love it. I put this an extra sheet of plywood here just to help spread out the weight a little bit and just to like protect it. Like it's screwed down. I did that a while back. You know. And then you see I made this little gas can rack, and this is one of my no spill cans. Probably eventually I'll make a, because see I made this before I even got those Fuelworx cans. I made this rack and put this in there. So I might have to change that eventually. I just haven't got around to it yet. We haven't been mowing really serious I work 12 months a year. We're just doing a lot of leaves and winter grass, clean off roofs, starting pine straw, winter cutbacks. Okay, this is my my grabber for pine cones, as I pick up a lot of pine cones. You see how in my yard, I don't know if you can see it, but you see over these last storms, the last few days, there's pine cones all over. And same way it happens at customers, and so I pick them up, you know. Let me see if I can give you a better look at view. You see that it looks horrible. So when you pick all these up, the straw, you know, looks beautiful again. But anyway, so I've had like 6 different trailers in my life. I've had a 7x16 open trailer. I've had a tandem axle enclosed trailer. I've just had a lot of trailers. But since I'm a solo guy, I really like the smaller setup. I don't really need anything bigger than this since it's just me. As you can see, you can fit both mowers in here if you need to or want to. You know, and so it's perfect for me. My shovel, I can clamp that there too. I usually actually lay them up here and then have one of these little clamps I got from Home Depot and I clamp it up there. Actually, my handheld blower hangs right there, and the tube kind of goes behind the trimmer rack, so it keeps it from, like, you know, flailing out or whatever. But right now, you know, since doing a lot of leaves and stuff, I haven't really used my handheld blower a whole lot. So anyway, so yeah, this is my equipment defender. It's a 3-tier one. This is my Milwaukee trimmer. Oh yeah, I was supposed to let you know what I paid for everything. I paid $1,700 for the trailer. I bought it. The guy bought it. I bought it like 3 years ago. The guy only had it for 1 month since new, and it was near Christmas, and I don't know, he needed money or something, so he listed it on Craigslist. So I went and picked it up. So, you know, it looked like brand new when I got it, but you know, I've already used it for about 3 years now. And I already told you I paid for the truck. The sprayer's about 90 bucks-ish. And I told you I paid for the backup camera 60 bucks-ish on Amazon. And I have videos on all that stuff on my channel. But anyway, so I got my equipment defender. These are probably like in the 220, 230 range. A lot of the big time YouTubers, they got like coupon codes for this stuff. And that's what I did when I bought this. It's been great. I've had it probably, oh boy, I've had this probably 3-4 years. And had 0 issues with it. It comes with a post you want to put on your open trailer, and it also comes with the hardware if you want to put it in your enclosed trailer. So, you know, it's great. You know what I mean? You know, and I have videos on how I did the trimmer racks, and so like the stud is like, let me see. So the studs are not always right where you want the trimmers. So I put this extra sheet of plywood here and bolted that sheet of plywood into the studs. And then, so this one is, it's screwed through 2 sheets of plywood, and this plywood's into the studs, so it's strong. That's all you gotta do. Anyway, so that's my trimmer rack. I paid $200-something for it. This is my favorite gas trimmer on the market. I've had pretty much every single one that's made by any brand. I take that back. I haven't had some of the new Echoes and actually, you know, things like that. You know, there's a couple of the Stihls I haven't had, but I have 130, the 94R, the 55, 56. You know, I've had a lot of them. But the this only weighs like 9.7 pounds. You can't see this lighting for some reason, but it's called the 525L. It's got a lot of power, and man, it's awesome. This is my favorite trimmer I've ever owned, and like I said, I've owned a whole bunch of them. It's light. It's got a lot of power. You know, some people complain about the plastic handle, which I agree, it does feel a little cheap compared to some of the others, you know what I mean? Some of the other brands, but like I said, I've had it for many, many years, and it has real good anti-vibration, and this, even though it's plastic, it's never given me trouble, so I can't say anything bad about it. I did have to replace the throttle cable one time. It kind of, just from using it, because I ran this thing hard for the last couple of years, you know, and it just from pulling so many times, the throttle cable kind of pulls like that in there. I kind of sheared it in one spot, so I had to put a new one of those, but yeah. But anyway, actually the guard broke the other day, because during winter, you know, some projects I'm using my open trailer or my truck, and so I don't always keep it on my trimmer rack, and the guard got broken. It was in the back of my truck, so been using it like this for a couple weeks. I'm like one of the cool kids now, right? Where the guard's gone. It is it's really nice because it lightens it up, and it's really nice when you're weed eating. This way you can like go around things. But it definitely throws more rocks at you when you're trying to edge and things. I run the Echo speed feed on the Husqvarna because that is one thing I don't like about the Husqvarna is I don't like the head. Like there's a lot of dirt gets in the middle. It has like a blue button. A lot of dirt gets in there and then it wobbles and it's just really hard. At least for the southern area I am, it's not good. I've been running this for 2 years. Southern style lawn care. A lot of guys bulletproof these things they call it, and that works great. I've had it for 2 years, like I said, and you see the rest of it's really wearing out. It's supposed to have like a little plastic that goes right there, and you know what I mean. And even where the screw is, the plastic. I don't know if you can tell that, but the plastic is like a 1/16 of an inch. See what I mean? See that black against behind the bolt? So that's like saving. I mean, I would have probably already went through like 3 of these if I didn't just put a bolt right here. And you just put a bolt, short bolt, lock nut on the other side, boom, pop back on, put your spring back on, you're good to go. Milwaukee, I love this trimmer now. This one I got in a kit with the hedge trimmer for $2.99. It's a great trimmer, you know what I mean? I love it. I use it like every day in the early mornings so that I'm not making noise. I go ahead and weed eat first, and then you know, hopefully it's near 8 o'clock by the time I'm done doing that. And it's cool. Look, Milwaukee already has metal like built into their head. Now I know they have like a newer speed feed head on the newer one because I've had this 2 to 3 years. I know they have like a newer style head, but I mean this one still works fine for me. So that's that. Here's some of my Milwaukee gloves. They're cool. Really like the Milwaukee gloves actually. Got my BR600. I've had every Stihl blower, Red Max, and I also have an Echo 8010. If you look back just a couple videos on that too, I talk about the ultimate blower setup and why I have the blowers that I have. You know, I have 4 blowers now, but I've had all of them I've had all the Stihls except for the 800. I've not had the 800, but we got, you know, working with my dad over the years, we had the 450, 2-cycle. I've had the 700. I have 2 of the 600s. So I like this blower. I like to have this one because it's only 21 pounds. So I like to have this and have my 8010. It's like I got the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? Because I got the 600, which is light, and then I got the 8010, you know, Echo 8010 for the leaves, because that's really where it's at. So right here, these 2 hooks, my 6-foot ladder hangs right there, and you run a strap through the steps, and that way all during the summer, you know, on those tall shrubs, I have my ladder ready. But see, right now we're not, you know, the shrubs really haven't started growing much yet, so I don't have it in here. It's back there. I'll show that to you in a minute. You know, I got a cone. Like a lot of our gated communities, they have like laws where you have to put a cone in the very front of the vehicle and behind every time you stop. So I got another one too in the truck. But this is my old Stihl 130. My dad got this for me when I first started my business, which is like 6, 7. I started my business about 8 years ago. I think my dad got this for me like 6 years ago, and you know, it's kind of sentimental to me. You know, I've had probably 10, 15 different trimmers since then, but I'm always going to keep this one because he got it for me 1 year after I started my business for Christmas. Because my dad, he's owns a lawn care business too for 40 years. Anyways, my bike pump, which helps you out if you got a flat in the trailer or the mower or something. It'll help get you by for a little bit. Got my rigid drill here. This is just an oil bottle. My ZG mask, I got this on eBay or Amazon or something. I remember Derek from Southern Style told me about that. He also gave me this string rack a long time ago. Anyway, I'm running the Black Diamond 95 Echo line. It's really good. It's like a twist, and it has sharp edges on the twist, so it's nice. I love it. It's quiet. They had some issues like when they first made it, but this is like the 2nd generation, so this is really good and really durable since it's like the 2nd generation. Any of the Black Diamond you buy now will be the 2nd batch, which is good. These are just some little, you know, I just made these with plywood little boxes. Put your 2-cycle oil in, junk like that, whatever you want. Yeah, I got some hooks here. All right, that's enough about the trailer. I put a Max Air vent up there because, as you can see, this just broke and fly off because our Georgia heat is so strong. And so I bought this. It's just like basically always vented. It's called a Max Air. I got it on eBay. It's cool. So you bolt that through there, and that's like a thick plastic. So the trailer's always vented. It's like a scoop. It almost looks like I have an AC unit up there, but I don't. I mean, it's smaller than that, but so that's how I dealt with that, because that, you know, the vent, they just don't last. For me, they don't last. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have that problem. So, yeah. So, I got a Toro Turfmaster. It's a 2014 model. I've had this mower for a long time. It's been great, you know what I mean? It's a great mower. Some of y'all complain about the motor being underpowered, which I agree. It could be a little more stronger, but you know, I really use this yard if they have a really nice pristine yard or whatever that you're cutting weekly or sometimes bi-weekly. But see, in that situation, I'm usually using this where the grass is not super thick anyway, because, you know, it's pretty well maintained. So it does the job for me. It has for many years. Look at that. See, I ran this thing. This thing's got a lot of hours on it. I made a lot of money with it. It's a great machine. They have the new Turfmaster. They have like the HDX model or something, which is better than this. Has like a better transmission or whatever. But you know, I don't know. I like this, and the Toro. I think I got it. There's a local lawn care business that bought this, and then as soon as he got it, he didn't like it because it's heavy, you know, and all that. He didn't like it, so he brung it right back to the dealer, and then I bought it. So I got a pretty good deal on it. I think I paid $1,100 or something, and it was pretty new, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what I paid for that one. Now this mower is lighter, and this motor is actually even a little stronger than that motor, but the gas tank runs out really fast on this mower. You have to fill it up every time. It has like a sponge in there, so you can't even tell how much gas you have, and I used it all year last year, no problem, but this year I noticed the gas cap is leaking a little bit of gas down that side, so that's it's kind of something that's annoying. But other than that, I absolutely love this mower. It's light, it's fast, it bags great, it's got great blade speed. You can get these for $1,000. I would highly recommend this, especially, you know, maybe if you're gonna have like a lot of crews and stuff using it, maybe get that one, but otherwise,